Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Rollcase TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of directions to go, which are back that way. Last left off, I showed you the map, trying to get to this watchtower. Then after that, I'll just have one watchtower to go. I'm hoping after I get to this watchtower, I'll know how to get to this area, which will be the last area I need to scan. How will I get the truck to scan there and the trailer scan there? I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be tasks that I haven't seen yet. So I'll stop at tasks along the way. But right now, the priority is still scouting. Let's go scout. I do have a lot of fuel with me. There's a fuel station on the way, which of course I will hit. This is the Rezvani Hercules. A lot of people diss this truck. I don't know why. It's got a nice wide wheelbase. It can go just about anywhere. It may not be the best scout vehicle in the game, but it is clearly, in my mind, the best scout vehicle you can get from the paid DLC vehicles that you can't find on the map, but that you just get automatically in garage when you buy them. And that's the only kind of vehicles I'm using in this playthrough. Which is why it's called easy mode. It's not mods or anything like that. It's just played on a regular new game. No new game plus. No mods. Which I can show you. Nothing comes up. But it's not hard mode, and I am playing a quick start, you can call it, by using only paid DLC vehicles. I don't necessarily recommend all the DLC vehicles. I did use some up for my fuel trunk repair supplies. Okay, now I'm full. I do recommend the Mastodon DLC, though, for the ZiKZ 6192H. That is, I think, the best heavy vehicle in the game. And I like it so much, I bought it twice. So my fleet is those two. In the description, I mentioned what my fleet is, what my current fleet is for this. I've been using the same fleet since Michigan. Like I said, all the vehicles I have are available right from the start of the game. You don't have to find them. Some people would say that ruins the game. I say, no, it doesn't. That makes the game easier. Making the game easier isn't ruining the game, it's making it easier. You know, nobody's forcing you to do it. If it doesn't ruin the game for me, then, you know, it doesn't ruin the game for me. If it ruins it for you, well, you play it a different way. Get off my back. Get off my lawn, too! I am an old retired guy, but I don't usually talk like that. I don't have a lawn either, so it'd be kind of funny to say get off my lawn if I'm just standing out on my apartment balcony. Hey, get off my lawn! I know I don't have a lawn, but you'd be on it. You're a punk kid, you'd be on the lawn every chance you got. Even if I had a lawn, you'd be on it. So get off of it. I used to have a lawn. I was not born to have a lawn. I grew up in inner city, and I moved to the suburbs. I had a house out in the suburbs where there was no homeowners association, thank goodness. It wasn't like that. It was a little older development than that, but there was a neighbor who I lived next to the corner house. Never lived next to the corner house. Yes, and I know I've seen that. Let me be sure. Yes, Fallen Rocks, I know I've got that. The corner house neighbor, you know, they have more lawn than everyone else. And I think my lawn was, I don't know, it wasn't that high, like 6 inches or something. But he called the city because city regulations, you can't have your lawn over 3 inches high or something like that. I don't know. To me, it seemed ridiculous, but I got a letter in the mailbox from the city, from the deputy lawn inspector. Now, to me, it's a city that has a lawn inspector is you know you're in trouble. That's pretty ridiculous. But a deputy lawn inspector telling me that no homeowners association, but the city itself has an ordinance that you can't have your grass over a certain height. So it's not just enforceable like through, you know, whatever homeowners suing you, fine, breach of contract. No, they'll put you in jail for that. I'm sure it's a civil offense, but I don't know. The way cities are, if you don't pay the lawn fine, the lawn exceeding your limit fine, they'll put you in jail. They will. Cities are known to do that these days. No, it's a civil offense. We don't have you know, we don't have debtors' prisons anymore in this country. But if you don't pay your traffic tickets, you will go to jail. Or your lawn fines, you will go to jail. It's not a debtor's prison, though. It's just a prison. It's a make you think about what you've done, make you a better person. Get you to pay the money. Well, we don't know. You might be a flight risk. You might sell your house, collect your, you know, I don't know, $100,000 or something, selling the house. Profit. I don't know what that same house would be cost now, $500,000 or something. You might collect that money and leave town without paying your $20 lawn fine. So we're gonna have to put you in jail. But if you put me in jail, I won't be able to work, and then I won't be able to collect the fine. Who cares? Go to jail. Don't pass go. You should have thought about that before you let your grass grow. Grass is 2 inches over regulations. Now you're going to be unemployed and lose your house and lose your wife, and I mean that all happened anyway. But I got the lawn mowed before I got a second notice from the assistant deputy lawn inspector. Let this be a lesson to all you kids out there. Keep your lawn mowed. Don't be like me. And my wife didn't leave me because she didn't like how long the lawn was. No, that isn't a euphemism either. She actually moved back to be close to her family. That was the main thing. But, you know, we don't talk about those things in a public forum. But I do anyway. I gotta find something to talk about while I'm sitting here. I've got, if I added up how many, I must have like 2,000-3,000 hours of streams of, YouTube videos and stream time build up by now on my 4.5 years or so of streaming. I've talked about just about everything 10 times over. Am I going up that way? I am going up that way. Whee! Deer crossing. Look out. Somebody was telling me that in later regions, you do get to see more animals. No more ghost animals, though. I don't think there's any more ghost wolves like you get on Michigan. If you've never seen the ghost wolf on Michigan, there are, at night, you will see a white silhouette of a wolf, and then as you get closer, it just fades into nothingness. It's pretty cool. Pretty well-known Easter egg in the game. I was hoping there were other ghost animals, but occasionally, you know, you'll see different animals run across the road or something like that from you. And I guess there's more of that. There's one place where there's a fisherman. You actually get to see another human other than your driver. You might see a fisherman out on his boat. Okay, what is this? High roller metals. Okay. I take it they sell rolled metal here? That sounds like the appropriate pun for that. And notice diff lock is always on in this vehicle, which is nice. Makes getting through this stuff much easier. And yes, my Hercules, or my Mastodon, would have gotten through here a lot faster. You know, I was so excited when they came out with another Rezvani. The Rezvani, what do they call it? Tank? It's like half the size of this thing. But it's supposed to be a tank. Do I repair that? No, it's not that. Uh-oh. If this is going to be icy, I might have... It's slushy. It's not icy yet. These are mud tires. Put in the snow and the mud. Not necessarily good on icy roads. Which is another thing in... Whoa! Do I want to stop here? Oh, I do want to stop there, but not with this vehicle. Oh no, this will all be covered in the circle, so I'm okay. I don't want to discover things. I don't like going in the gray unless I know it's going to turn black, but it will turn black with the watchtower. So any way I can get to the watchtower is cool. Not sure how I'm going to get to the watchtower, but it looks like maybe like here. It looks icy. But getting to that watchtower is the priority. I don't know, something like this. But let's visit this place. There might be trailers here, trucks here. And I haven't seen any of this stuff on radar. So, yep, there's a trailer store here, it looks like. Is this a construction type thing? Yes, this is a storehouse. You give them metal rolls and then you can make something out of it. Metal beams. You make metal beams out of metal rolls. This is the first time you run into these kind of things. This is a trailer store. So I could... Oh, the trailer store is nice here because I could get... Let's stop the engine and think about this. If I could get the trailer, the pew 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 from here, and then somehow get it over to there, where I need it to get to, it might be easier to get there. But first of all, I have to get to this watchtower, and I'm not sure how to do that. But let me drive around the back of this area before I go straight there. Make sure there's no trailers around here. No vehicles, no trailers. Again, this would all show up. Ah! Brake. This would all show up on the, once I get to the watchtower. because it is in the area that was black. Now, when you get farther along and you don't see the gray areas, it's just all black, then it can get a little trickier, because some of the black will be outside of the area of the watchtowers. Can you get through here? It looks like I can, but I really can't. Maybe? Well, I sort of can. Not sure I can get to where I want to go, though. It looks like I can... Oh, camera's going crazy. This is going to be tricky. I got a good chance of getting lost in the woods. Getting stuck in the woods. Okay, there is a road there, but I don't know how I was supposed to get to this road. I guess it went around here. It's not really well marked. Okay, I see little trail lines here. Okay. No. Something like that. I see little trail. At least you can see those things on the map. If you look really, really carefully, it's impossible to last region. It's very unfair in that regard. And I do apologize for anyone who's watching. I turned the brightness up as far as I could turn it up. I know it compresses on Twitch, and then I export it from Twitch to YouTube, and YouTube recompresses it. So it can get a little dark depending on what screen you're watching on. I could turn the brightness farther up, but then what happens is there are places where it gets foggy, and then it like white outs. So it's either I cannot see the dark areas, or I cannot see the light areas. Now I'm kind of on my own. The area goes down to where I want to take the picture. I don't know if this is the way to go to get there. I don't think it is. I am guessing here, folks. I'm guessing that there's going to be another trail on the side of the rock. And there it is, sort of. Or not. Or there's just going to be an impassable woods. One or the other. Probably a trail somewhere that I'm not finding. And I'm about to use the photo mode drone, but I'll try to get a little closer. Okay, let's stop. Look at the map again. Oh man, there's like big rocks there. Are you supposed to take a rock trail up there? I'm gonna try to go along this ridge. I don't think I can climb those rocks. So I'm gonna try to go along this ridge and then fall down into it, basically. And this truck is good at falling. If it falls, it has a tendency to roll back over. So, that's one thing I like about it. This looks just about impassable. No, I don't want a winch. I don't want a winch. I didn't want that either. Okay, that looks like the way to go. I'm not using the photo mode drone, which I probably should use, but I'm not. Photo mode drone is when you use photo mode that allows you to get out of your car basically and look around. You can also set it to like daylight and stuff, which gives you some range. It's a little hack that's used in a lot of games, or at least I use in a lot of games. Maybe it's a save scum like technique, but I use it. Yeah, right. That's a modern term, save scumming. If you roll back to a previous save when you're playing some kind of shooter or adventure game or something. But back in my day, you were expected to do that. You're expected to set save states and then go back to them, like in Doom and Quake and all that, which was actually not back in my day. It's not like I grew up with Doom. I was, mid-30s or something. I was like 30 when Doom came out. Like 20s, I don't know. I remember when Quake came out, I was like in my mid-30s, so. Okay, I am on the ridge. Now, how well can I drive on this ridge without tipping over and fall down to, carefully, drive down to that watchtower? Oh, and it's complete ice. It is complete ice, and I'm not using ice tires. Okay, I'm not going to be able to drive right on the ridge. I'm going to have to try to very delicately, without flipping, get over here. And I'm not winching either. Okay, which direction am I going from here? Am I going to the right from here? If I'm going to the right from here, everything's good. And I'm going to the right from here, so I don't have to go there. Get rid of that point. Okay, so I don't have to go all the way up the ridge. It's not as steep. It is pretty steep, yeah. It's not as steep as it looked on the map. No, it's pretty steep. I am really nervous about this. I'm pretty sure this is not the way you're meant to go. Leave a 1 in chat if you think I'll make it. And leave an F in chat if you're pretty sure I won't. Okay. That's an abandoned ship move right there. Wait, is that a rock? Okay, stop! Stop everything! It is definitely time. Use the old photo mode drone. Is that a climbable rock? It looks like it maybe was supposed to be. Oh, I can see it from here. Can I get... Oh, I can either go up on the ridge and fall down to it, or I can come down here and walk on those rocks. Can I get on the rocks from here is the question. I'm not sure if I can. It looks like I can. Okay. I've got a plan. If I need a safety winch, I will, but so far I don't think I've needed one. Oh, this is a tense spot. Now, at any point, one of these rocks could throw me completely off. Uh-oh, it's starting to move. I don't remember now which rock it was. Is it here that goes up? Oh, I don't know if here goes up. I think here does wrap around. Okay. Because that's where I can get to. But the problem is... Yeah, it's going to be tricky, but I think I can do it. Is there a safety winch spot? Because these rocks are going to be very tricky. Brake! 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 Oh, it's just out of range. That tree is just out of range. Still out of range. I don't know what I got winched to, but it wasn't what I wanted to winch to. Okay. Just got to get myself turned slightly. Come on! Tell me where the cursor is. What is that? Is that the tree I want? It's a rock. It might be the tree, though. No! I released the winch. I hit the wrong button. Wait. Now can I reach the tree that I really wanted to reach? Oh, I still can't reach it! Okay. Can you tell how nervous I am about this? Now, surely I can reach that tree, right? Yes, okay. Now, let's make sure it's the right tree and not a tree that's going to fall over. That might be a tree that falls over. What you need to do is attach a winch from the side to something. Whoa, no, no, not release the winch, not release the winch. Okay, well now I don't need the winch. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. This better be worth it. I better actually be able to make it there from here. I was never even completely convinced that I could. I'm not sure I can make it there from here. Stop right there. That tree is not going to be strong enough. That tree is strong enough, okay. All right, all right, all right. Stop, stop, that's a break. Well, what the heck? Am I nowhere near the thing now? Okay. I have to get to here. Which is back there. So I gotta get on the ridge no matter what I do. I don't know what the time is. I don't know if anyone's chatting. I'm not paying attention to a thing other than focusing on getting up on this ridge without dipping. I should have stayed on the ridge when I had the chance. The rocks are a lie, just like the cake. No. I get close enough to the trees that they'll catch my fall. Okay, turn. Ah! Launch observation! Beautiful music. Beautiful everything. Life is good. Stop the engine. How are you actually supposed to get up here? I guess that's it. Yay. Okay, now have I been to that logging station already? No, I have not been to that logging station. That might be a framing site there. Okay, so there's areas I need to visit here, but I need to get the other vehicle here. From here, which I know I can get to, it looks like there's a path over to the ice, which gives me a path there, which gives me a path here, and gives me a path here, and gives me a path up here, and gives me a path here, which is what I need, where I need to do the scouting thing. So right now I don't need to do anything with this vehicle, because I am eventually going to want to get the Wrangler over here. So I can take the Hercules and I could take it back to the garage. Right. Now, with that said, before I take it to the garage, there is one thing I have to do. And that is... what's the best way of doing this? What direction am I facing? Direction am I facing? Okay, just a little bit more this way. Yo meets yellow, and we say yellow down the hill. This way, more this way, more this way. Stop the engine, roll, baby, roll, 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 baby, roll. You're gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Of course he makes it. That's why I drive the Rezvani Hercules. All right, let's repair it. Sure. Somebody has a tire. You have a tire. Oh. Okay. You still have one more tire, right? Yeah. That's it. Okay, I just have a little suspension damage. There we go. I need more fuel. Wait. Yeah, okay. I do still have fuel. There! Look at that! It's good as new! And I just rolled it down a hill. It looks like crap. Can I actually get anywhere now? I'm just having fun. Can I get to the woods now to get down to this place? I take it that's behind me. Yes, it's behind me. Okay. It's all about having fun, folks. It's all about having fun. You know what? I should have repaired the suspension all the way, because it's like completely out now. I was not paying attention to what I was using my repair points on. I was using them on stupid things. I am riding with my nose in the snow. Oh, yeah, my suspension is like completely shot. I didn't notice. I would have been smarter. The thing is rattling at me. I think I can go this way then. The controller is vibrating every so often. Yeah, I could have left other damage. Yeah, I should have repaired the suspension. Does the screen shaking too when that happens? I did that because I'm just gonna take it back to the garage anyway. But I wanted to see if I could actually get it back on its feet after it rolled down the hill, because that's the advantage of this baby, is it rolls back on itself pretty easily. Is this part of you know, a well-organized, optimized playthrough? No. Am I speed running the game? No. More people should speed run this game. If you go to speedrun.com, there's like one guy who has speed run all of Michigan and like all the way through the first 3 regions. So if you want to get on, if you want to be, you know, get on speedrun.com, and I thought about this. Even I could get on speedrun.com in this game, just because only one person has done a speed run of the entire regions other than Michigan. I mean, it is pretty cool. This is so bad. This is so bad. It's so stupid. But then, is it more stupid than rolling down the hill was? How do I get there? I think I might have to go through the front. Dr. Yo and Mr. Low. YOLO. I couldn't even remember YOLO. I couldn't remember where. Would somebody here help me? Do you have a jack I can borrow? I could use a good jack and maybe a set of springs. Oh, well, now that the snow isn't as deep, watch me roll it now. Look at this! Look at this! I know it's here for a, I know it's here for a task, but that doesn't mean I can't steal some of it. As long as I keep 32 gallons in it. It'll be lighter this way, right? Whoa, wrong button. Of course I'll accept it. Hi, Took. A friend of mine lives on the far slope of the mountain, and the path to them was... See, this is flavor text. It's not like thanks or whatever that last one was when I finished. A friend of mine lives on the far slope of the mountain. Actually, it wasn't even thanks. It was, wow, you did it. A friend of mine lives on the far slope of the mountain, and the Path to them was blocked by the fallen rocks. We managed to clear most of it, but they need some fuel. Help us deliver this trailer, will ya? Of course I'll help you deliver the trailer, but not now, because I can't. Actually, I could. Because I don't need to actually have it attached. Okay, where does it have to go? What, thy neighbor? Aid thy neighbor? See, that's where I want to take the other truck, through there. I have to get the other truck to here to do the scan. And then it could actually take the fuel trailer. But getting that with the fuel trailer, the Wrangler would be a lot harder to get here. But apparently there's a way to go through here. Okay. I'm going to actually start tracking it. Trailer store! I can fix myself if I can get to the trailer store. And this means I can drive the Wrangler over here any way he wants. So I can cut through here. I can drive the Wrangler here without the pew pew pew. And then I can take the pew pew pew, I can tow the fuel thing, I can pew over here, and then I can take the fuel here. Nice. What time is it? 47 minutes. Okay. Where is the Wrangler? I think I probably have in a place where I need to the Wrangler, the Jeep Wrangler. I want to bring the Wrangler. I've got to get that trailer to a trailer store, but I don't think I could get it up this way because the Wrangler cannot do what the Rezvani can do. So, bridge. See what other trailer stores there are. Trailer store there. Trailer store there by the garage. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna. And then way in the other corner. Okay. Okay. I would like to get this Jeep Wrangler. Wait, what? Where are all these things here? Oh. I was looking at all that. Yeah, let's get rid of this. First things first. Get the Jeep Wrangler to the trailer store. Now, what's the way to do that? Come back down here, around here. Go to the flood antenna. Come across here, come across here. And then what? Go all the way over here and come across? Is there no way to get straight across? Okay, I'm going to get down to here. And then think about things. I don't have a lot of fuel either. I need to get the Rezvani to bring him fuel. I can't get the Rezvani there to bring him fuel. Okay. I am going to bring the prototype unit here, and then I'm going to leave it there. And then I'm going to recover the Wrangler. It will be in a good place. It will be in a happy place. drive back around. I've got 2 gallons of fuel, but there is more fuel in the prototype unit. And I will bring the prototype unit not with this vehicle, but I'll just bring it back to the trailer store on the back of a truck or something. Which, getting this thing on the back of one of those Russian trucks is quite difficult. So I will probably just tow it behind the truck, because the Russian cranes are pretty weak. Or I can bring a truck with a bigger crane, but okay, I'm near a road now. I will leave it here. A so-called road. I will leave it on the side of this road, out of the way. And since I'm out of fuel and everything's out of fuel, on my engine, take whatever I have and put it in the prototype unit. That will store the fuel. Okay. So there's now 7 gallons in the prototype unit. So that will be 7 gallons of extra fuel to whoever comes here and gets it. I will attach the trailer. I will clear the map. And I will recover this vehicle back to the garage. And I will also take a break. This is, I have 1 more hour to go during this stream. So if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be back, do another hour. If you are watching on YouTube, though, that will be it for this episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is midnight in UK. And, no, that's not right. Next episode will be noon U.S. Central Time, which is 1800 hours, 6 p.m. in the UK, almost always. And 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand, almost never. But plus or minus an hour, depending on daylight savings and the time of the year. So, both of you, thank you much for watching. And Twitch, once again, stick around. YouTube, next episode. I will see you then.